And in the day's other news, the dispute over Kenya's presidential election is intensifying. Supporters of opposition leader Raila Odinga declared victory over incumbent Uhuru Kenyatta, a claim rejected by the Election Commission. Still, Odinga backers celebrated today. Some clashed with police in Nairobi as electoral officials call for calm from all sides as the votes are counted.
We commend all Kenyans for their patience they have shown so far as we finalize the process of tallying and collation of results. We urge all parties to continue to exercise restraint, especially at this critical moment.
Election officials have disputed Odinga's claim that hackers infiltrated a database and manipulated the results. Their preliminary tallies showed Kenyatta with a strong lead. There's been yet another migrant disaster off the coast of Yemen. The UN says 5 people are dead and more than 50 missing after smugglers forced them off a boat. It comes less than a day after 50 Ethiopian and Somalian migrants were deliberately drowned in the same area. The UN's migration agency says about 55,000 migrants have left the Horn of Africa for Yemen this year.
Migrant smuggling to Yemen is not new. It happens every day. A few hundred migrants, primarily from Ethiopia as well as Somalia, come into Yemen, and they often are intent on passing through Yemen to go to other locations in the Arabian Peninsula. Some people stay in Yemen.
The UN agency said that migrants continue to arrive because there's no central authority to prevent their travel. Hurricane Franklin soaked central Mexico today. It made landfall on the country's Gulf Coast overnight as the first hurricane of the Atlantic season. Franklin brought heavy rains and winds of up to 85 miles an hour. The storm weakened as it went over Mexico's mountains, but forecasters said that it could drop up to 8 inches of rain in parts. Back in this country, the mayor of New Orleans has declared a state of emergency over flooding concerns. The city is scrambling to repair damaged equipment as the threat of more rain looms in the area. Heavy downpours last weekend overwhelmed pumping systems and inundated neighborhoods. Mayor Mitch Landrieu laid blame on city officials.
I can't even begin to tell you how extremely frustrated and angry I am at the inability of the Surge and Water Board to communicate clearly and to give accurate information to the public. I'm not sure, even at this moment, that we have the complete and accurate information.
The federal government had earmarked billions of dollars for repairs in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina, but problems have persisted. 2016 was the hottest year on record, the 3rd straight year of record global warmth. That is according to a new report led by the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Among the findings, the global temperature increase was helped by a strong El Nino effect, and concentrations of major greenhouse gases also reached a new high. On Wall Street, brewing tensions between the U.S. and North Korea dragged stocks down again today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 204 points to close at 21,844. The Nasdaq fell 135. The S&P 500 dropped 35.